Making history come to life for her students is a strong focus for Carol Caporuscio at Arroyo Valley High in the San Bernardino City Unified School District. Her personal dedication to students and willingness to provide extra attention to make their time in her classroom special are reasons Caporuscio is the recipient in the category of Excellence in Education, Education Professional. With 23 years in teaching and the last 12 at Arroyo Valley, Caporuscio is part of the Teaching Academy, a pathway program that encourages students to consider education as a career. One of her colleagues, Morgan Pelletier, had this to say of her colleague: "I think what she does best is create strong, positive relationships with parents of our students. Parents are always so thankful for her time and concern for their children." Caporuscio is beloved for her commitment to her students and sharing her passion for learning with their families.
Carol Caporuscio has been in our district. She's been a teacher in our district for about 22, 23 years, and she's worked at our school ever since our school opened. So she was one of the original 50, teachers at our school. Carol exemplifies every single day what an effective teacher should be. She's so positive and so excited to just come to work and to be around her kids, and you can see that because her kids, our students love her so much. It's so obvious because they talk about Miss Cap, and they go to her room when they don't have her class, and so she's so positive, and she's such a great role model for teachers, as well as students on our campus.
I would have to say the motivation is the relationships that I build with my students' families, and the relationship that I have with my fellow teachers. And it's so awesome. I get to experience these wonderful things every day.
One has only to talk to our students to get what kind of a teacher Carol is, and they're so funny and they're so excited when they talk about her and they talk about history. And Carol dresses up. She has costumes in her room. She puts on plays. She puts on debates. This is not your mother's history class. This is not a person who stands up and and lectures about the Cold War for 40 minutes. This is somebody who gets kids involved and who is excited and has different voices for different characters, and who truly makes history so exciting. World history, American history, these are not the classes that kids come to school for. They're just not. I'm sorry, history teachers, they're not. But Carol's class is, because she's so passionate and so excited and loves her subject so much, but like I said before, realizes that she's teaching kids. She's not teaching history, it's kids first. And so and the kids they love her class so much. Her room is inviting and exciting, and you walk in and kids they know that there's amazing things that are going to take place in there. And so she's the history is almost secondary to what's really happening, and it's Carol teaching, and it's the kids learning. It's teaching and learning and learning and teaching, and it's exciting, and it's loud, and it's sometimes it's quiet, but it's always happening, and it's always learning is always going on in her room.
My impact is inside my classroom. I really don't venture outside of my classroom. I spend about 10 hours a day in my classroom, grading, phone calls, tutoring. And the impact that I have on my students is when I know they're learning and they're happy, and they say that they're happy when they come to my class, and they look forward every day to coming to my class. Those words just honor me so much when they tell me that. And then I try to honor them back by telling them they're doing a good job, or they look great today, and let's get busy.
Carol is the type of teacher that, I don't want to say flies under the radar. If you don't know her, if you don't work with her, if you don't talk to her, you're not going to know the amazing teacher that she is, because she's just not She just doesn't put herself out there for people to, she just doesn't. She's just an effective teacher. And she just wants to shut her door and teach her kids.